Hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, Mwakabwanji, Mwakashani. My name is Betty. I'm also known as Z Girl. So today I've got some exciting news for you all. I'm going to share with you how I built some flats in Lusaka, Zambia, whilst I live in the UK. And I know most of you, you do want to build back home, but you don't have trust for the people that are at home. You don't trust them with your money, and I don't blame you. So I have got some exciting news regarding that later on, and I will share some information. So the reason why I'm actually sitting here today and sharing this information, I just want to encourage you guys. If you have been thinking of building back home, this is the time. Because at the moment, as you can see, the plots and land are getting very expensive in Lusaka. A lot of people, they're actually traveling back home. Even foreigners, they are moving back home in Africa. They are moving everywhere in Africa. So land is becoming very expensive. And I don't want you to regret it. So this is the moment you guys, you should actually look into it. And you don't need a lot of money to start. You don't need thousands of money to start. I am so thankful. I have a friend of mine who actually said to me, and I remember it was during the pandemic when she started building a house in Gambia. And she said to me, you know what, Betty, do not wait. It takes one brick at a time. Okay. It takes one brick at a time. And I was so grateful that she actually gave me those information. So I took up the information that she gave me and actually thought about it. You know what? One brick at a time it's gonna be, and it was. So I started building this house in April this year, okay? And I started with £1,809. That's how much we had in our pocket to start. So we ended up buying um, the tape measure, because you know the bricklayer in Zambia, I don't know anywhere else, especially in Lusaka, most of them, they don't have the tools that they need to use. So you find you have to buy the tools yourself. So we ended up buying the tape measure to measure the land, to make sure what is on
So kutoka pale
paper
wamdala kubofika hapo ni
is
8 meters
what it
ka?
says on the actual
Alright.
physical land. And where to build was actually difficult because bear in mind, I've never seen this land in person. I've only seen it through the pictures. So I had to make a decision to just go with it. And we had to buy some lime, the white powder that they use to sketch where the rooms and everything, the drawing of the house. I found an architecture on Facebook. I will put in his details below. So this architecture, I went on Building My Home and I was looking for the architecture. I sent a couple of messages to a few replied to me, and I asked them if they've ever done if they ever designed homes, houses for people. So I got a couple of sketches. They've inboxed me and they sent me some pictures. So I went with this particular one because one, his price was reasonable, and two, he was actually good. So I went with him, and I can't remember exactly how much I paid him because I had a book with all the information, but my 2-year-old, she's been writing and drawing, and she ripped that first page of the book. So I will find out the information from him because I still have his details, and because we're planning our project with him, so I will find out exactly how much he charged us. So we started off by obviously getting the digging tools to dig the foundation, and then we had to get the termite liquid. So you put the liquid down the foundation to stop any insect, any termite. It's called termidine. So we had to do that, and that one was like 1,000 kwacha. So we got two big bottles, and then we had to buy building sand mixed with stones. That's the one that they used to put on the foundation. At that time, it was so expensive, guys. I will find the receipt. I do apologize that I did not come prepared because I just thought, let me start. At that time, when we started building this particular flat, their price went up, because in Zambia they've been having problem with electricity load shedding, and so because of that it was difficult to dig, and because you need the machine to crush all these stones and all that, so the price literally went so high. It was so stressful, but we managed to get a few, and we just did the foundation, and then we waited a couple of weeks before we start before we start building the bricks. At that time the bricks, they went up as well in prices. You can imagine. I remember in 2022 the bricks was like 6 kwacha, and obviously we are in 2025, everything has doubled, but the bricks became 12 kwacha per brick, and the pocket of cement became 175 kwacha per one packet of for one pocket of cement. So it was so expensive, and I was like, is this the right time to start building or not? So we'll find out. So watch out for the next video. I'll be sharing all the prices, because some of you might not understand kwacha, you might understand pound and dollars, but I will gather the receipt and I will share with you guys how much it costs. So at this time, this particular moment, we just did the foundation, so we just put the bricks to design how we want the rooms to be. Thank you for watching for now. Thank you and God bless.